The committee decided to investigate the two LPM leaders based on their conduct in April this year. The report states that during the question and answer session of the joint sitting of Parliament, LPM MPs Bernardo Swartboy and Henny Seibeb continuously interjected and disrupted the proceedings. The Speaker, Professor Peter Kachavivi, gave an order for the two lawmakers to withdraw from the chambers, but this was met with resistance. As dictated by the rules, the Sergeant-at-Arms was called in to assist in escorting the two members, reinforced by the Parliamentary Protection Services when the need arose. In the commotion, the Presidential Security Chief Johan Jaronguru also assisted in removing the two members from the House. The involvement of the Presidential Security Detail resulted in a public debate over whether they have the jurisdiction to remove members of Parliament from the House. In his testimony in the report, Jaronguru gave his side of the story, explaining why he got involved in the commotion. He stated that he acted in his official capacity as the Presidential Security Chief, mandated as being responsible for the overall security of the head of state to ensure that all-round protection and safety is provided. The standard operating procedure, he says, dictates that the Presidential Security takes charge of all security aspects wherever the President goes or invited. Commissioner Jaronguru also denied having assaulted or threatened the two MPs, whether verbally or non-verbally. Commenting on the report, Swartboy says it is factually incorrect, alleging a hidden political agenda against LPM members' presence in the National Assembly.
That is not indicated that we have sent our lawyers that made representations to the committee. And the first representation to the committee would be your recusal, which on that day you even refused to hear the application from our legal team. Why you should be recusing yourself? The reason is you as Speaker chair the rules, standing orders and standing rules committee. You chair that committee. But in your capacity as Speaker, you took a report to an institution that you are chairing a committee, and you were just tabling your own report and discussing your own report, which is a conflict of interest, and it's procedurally wrong.
PDM leader Mark Henry Venani rose to object the legitimacy of the report, adding that as Vice Chair of the Committee of Privileges, he was bypassed in his filing, adding that the standing rules dictate that he should have been a signatory. The report, he added, was further tabled by an ordinary member of Parliament, and therefore,
I think this report must be withdrawn. Go back to the I'm the Vice Chair, you are not the Vice Chair. No. The report must be withdrawn. Go back to the committee, present a collective report, and come here.
I draw a distinction between the issue that I'm raising upon hearing from the Honorable Swartboy. That aspect is what I'm taking issues with. The aspect that you are raising is a total separate matter, and it came about as a result of the fact that you are not there because you were not able to attend. Therefore, we didn't want to impose on you to have to report to the. There was never a deliberate attempt to exclude you from the report at all.
The Speaker interjected, saying Venani's point is an isolated issue.
What Honorable Venani have stated and what Honorable Speaker have responded to, I should think there is a need for the members of this committee to go back together and discuss the issue.
During the debate on the report, LPM members objected to not having been granted permission of it, forcing the Speaker to adjourn the House, expressing his disappointment that members had not been provided with the report. The debate continues next week. Timo Andreas, NBC News, Parliament.